Gyanakosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda. Hymns on Agni, Rig Veda, Mandala 10.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्त्रवत्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिद्वेदसादनम्.
Mandala 10, Sukta 124, Angivarasuna Somaha in meter Trishtu, visualized Agni. Come to thee, sacrifice of ours, O Agni, threefold, with 7 threads and 5 divisions, be our oblation bearer and presider. Thou hast lain long enough enduring darkness. I come, a god foreseeing from the godless to immortality by secret pathways. While I, ungracious one, desert the gracious, leave mine own friends and seek the kin of strangers. I, looking to the guest of other lineage, have founded many a rule of law and order. I bid farewell to the great God, the Father, and for neglect obtained my share of worship. I tarried many a year within this altar. I leave the Father, for my choice is Indra. Away pass Agni, Varuna and Soma. Rule ever changes. This I come to favor. These Asuras have lost their powers of magic. But thou, Varuna, if thou dost love me, O king, discerning truth and right from falsehood, come and be lord and ruler of my kingdom. Here is the light of heaven. Here all is lovely. Here there is radiance. Here is air's wide region. Let us too slaughter Vrata. Forth, O Soma, thou art oblation. We therewith will serve thee. The sage hath fixed him form by wisdom in the heavens. Varuna with no violence let the waters flow. Like women folk, the floods that bring prosperity, have you lit his hue and color as they gleamed and shone. These wait upon his loftiest power and vigor. He dwells in these who triumph in their godhead. And they, like people who elect their ruler, have in abhorrence turned away from Vrata. They call him Swan, the abhorrent flood's companion, moving in friendship with celestial waters. The poets in their thought have looked on Indra swiftly approaching when Anustup calls him. In Shukta 140, Agri Pavaka in meter Vistarapadiki hailed Agni. Agni, life power and fame are thine. Thy fires blaze mightily, thou rich in wealth of beams. Sage passing bright, thou givest to the worshipper, with strength the food that merits Lord. With brilliant purifying sheen, with perfect sheen thou liftest up thyself in light. Thou visiting both thy mothers, aidest them as sun. Thou joinest close the earth and heaven. O Jatavedas, son of strength, rejoice thyself, gracious in our fair hymns and songs. In thee are treasured various forms of strengthening food, born nobly under wondrous help. Agni, spread forth as ruler, over living things. Give wealth to us, immortal God. Thou shinest out from beauty, fair to look upon. Thou leadest us to conquering power. To him the wise, who orders sacrifice, who hath great riches under his control. Thou givest blessed award of good and plenteous food, givest him wealth that conquers all. The men have set before them for their welfare, Agni, strong, visible to all the holy. Thee, godlike one, with ears to hear, most famous, men's generations magnify with praise songs. In Sukta 142 in Mandala 10, Jarideta Shardharishi in meter Jagati hailed Agni. With thee, O Agni, was this singer of the Lord. He hath no other kinship. O thou son of strength, thou givest blessed shelter with a triple God. Keep the destructive lightning far away from us. Thy birth who seekest food is in the falling flood. Agni, as comrade, thou winnest all living things. Our courses and our song shall be victorious. They of themselves advance like one who guards the herd. And thou, O Agni, thou of godlike nature, sparest the stones while carrying up the brushwood. Then are thy tracks like deserts in the corn lands. Let us not stir to wrath thy mighty arrow. Over hills through vales, devouring as thou goest, thou partest like an army fain for booty. As when a barber shaves a beard, thou shavest earth when the wind blows on thy flame and fans it. Apparent are his lines as he approaches. The course is single, but the cards are many. When Agni, thou making thine arms resplendent, advancest over thy land, spreading our beneath thee. Now let thy strength, thy burning flames, fly upward thine energies, O Agni, as thou toilest. Gape widely, blend thee, waxing in thy vigor. Let all the Vasus sit this day beside thee. This is the water's reservoir, the great abode of gathered streams. Take thou another path than this, and as thou littest walk thereon. On thy way hitherward, and hence let flowery Dhruva grass spring. Let there be lakes with lotus blooms. These are the mansions of the flood. In Sukta 150, Mallika Vasista in meter Bruhati visualized Agni, though bearer of oblations, though kindled, art kindled for the gods. With the Adityas, Rudras, Vasus, come to us, to show us favor, come to us. Come hither and accept with joy this sacrifice and hymn of ours. O kindled God, we mortals are invoking thee, calling on thee to show us grace. I laud thee, Jatavedas, thee Lord of all blessings, with my song. Agni, bring hitherward the gods whose laws we love, to show us grace. Agni, the God was made the great high priest of gods. Rishis have kindled Agni, men of mortal mold. Agni, I invocate for winning ample wealth, kindly disposed for winning wealth. Atri and Bharadwaja and Gavisthra, Kanva and Thrasadasu, in our fight he helped. On Agni calls Vasista, even the household priest to win his grace. In Sukta 156, Ket Agraheya in Gayatri meter hailed Agni. Let songs of ours speed Agni forth like a fleet cursor in the race, and we will win each prize through him. Agni, the dot whereby we gain kind for ourselves with help from thee, that send us for the gain of wealth. O Agni, bring us wealth secure, vast wealth in horses and in kine. Oil thou the socket, turn the wheel. O Agni, thou hast made the sun, eternal star, to mount the sky, bestowing light on living men. Thou, Agni, art the people's light, best dearest, seated in thy shrine. Watch for the singer, give him life.